don't mind me and this angle. I'm just filming this on a whim, but maybe you're here because you feel guilty for eating these past couple of days, weeks. It's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. There's a lot of good food to be eaten there, and maybe you feel like crap because you ate a lot and you feel guilty, but just take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. Calm down. So first things first, I'll tell you straight up, you are not going to gain 5 kilograms of body fat. You just simply won't. So do not worry. You're not gonna lose your gains or your progress or you lose your muscle mass because you didn't go to the gym for 2 weeks. No, just calm down. You're not going to lose any type of progress. So let's first make that very clear. Now, if you're thinking about going on the scale, first of all, please don't. And if you did, second of all, that number on the scale is not indicative of anything. There's things called water retention, and maybe you ate a lot of sodium, so your face puffs up. Did you know that if you drink 1 liter of water, you're gonna gain 1 kilogram on the scale? It's not rocket science. For some reason, my friends are always shocked when I tell them that, and I just simply don't understand, because let's say you're constipated. If you weigh yourself before and after, guess what? Your weight is gonna go down because you just got rid of the poop inside your belly. It's the same way. So that number on the scale isn't indicative of anything whatsoever. Right? And I say if you ate a lot of carbs, you'll feel heavier because carbs has a lot more water, so you're storing a lot more water. It's not body fat. I feel a lot of people make this misunderstanding that I gain so much weight, but that weight does not equal body fat. When people say they want to lose weight, they mean they want to lose fat, right? But if you keep thinking about weight, that's not really gonna get you anywhere, because what happens if you gain a lot of muscle, you're gonna gain weight, but maybe you're losing fat at the same time. Okay, that's a completely different tangent, but all I want to say is it doesn't matter if you got heavier or not, because that doesn't mean you got fat. And you know what, guess what, even if you did get fat, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry, calm down. There are a lot of people out there who would love to be where you are right now. The fact that you got to spend the holidays with your loved ones and enjoy the holidays, that's such a beautiful privilege. And the last thing you want is to be punishing your body and hating yourself for overindulging, because it's not. Let's say you didn't take that Christmas cake. You're gonna regret it because you're missing out with your friends and family, the memories that you could be making, okay? And I talked about this in my other videos. It's the end of the year, it's a new year, it's a time for you to rest and rejuvenate and just take a break, because you've been through a lot this year, and it's give yourself grace, allow yourself that treat. It's not a time for you to be locking in and grind. Let's just stop, relax, pause, and appreciate all the things that we've been through this year. Ne? And like I said, even if you did gain some holiday fat, it's not the end of the world, because when you go back to eating like you normally will, you're gonna go back to your normal weight. It's not like you're going to be eating roast chicken, Christmas turkey, mashed potatoes, chocolates, and all this pie every single day for the rest of your life. It's not really gonna happen. You're not going to be eating like how you would on the holidays for the rest of your life. So it's only normal that once you go back to eating how you normally would, you're just going to return to where you would normally be at, And I feel that weight gain and weight loss, it's a natural part of life, and it's not a big deal, because there are periods of your life where you will gain some fat, where you will lose some fat, if you're stressed or whatever. It's just a natural part of life. There are phases where you fluctuate, and I think that's fine. It's okay to fluctuate. It's okay to not have the perfect summer body and look ripped and jacked all year round, because that's just not sustainable. You want to be looking at it from a sustainable point of view, alright? So here's you feeling really guilty right now that you overate. Well, that's not really going to matter when you're old and 50 years old. Maybe that's a bit of a fair push, but that is how you should be looking at health overall. You want to be looking at your health from a holistic point of view, right? You're nourishing your body right now, taking small steps, and not allowing yourself really good and clean foods, but also the foods that you love occasionally, because that's what's really going to get you to be healthy. Health isn't a number. It's not what you see on the scale. It's not the certain protein goals or goal weight or body fat percentage you want to achieve. It's about your whole life overall. So I just wanted to make this video for those of you who are frantically searching up, will overeating for 1 week lead to weight gain? Guys, relax. It won't. You're not going to be on my 500-pound life, even though you might think you are. You're not. And weight is not indicative of anything. Plus, you have to eat 7,700 calories to just gain 1 kilogram of body fat. Just one. So calm down. And don't worry. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Your worth isn't defined by how much you weigh or how much you look, even though you might think it is. So if you're thinking about trying to lock in on January 1st to skip breakfast the next day and to restrict yourself of all the yummy foods, let's not do that, because that's just going to lead you to a cycle that you will never be able to escape. Start off the year strong with January 1st and get that ripped summer hot girl body or whatever in the summer, and you overindulge in the winter and now I have to cut all over again. You don't have to be doing that if you just look at your health from a more lifelong holistic approach. You don't have to go on these diets, because a diet, if it's not something you can sustain for your whole entire life, then that's not for you. Okay, sure, maybe you do go on this keto or no carb, high protein diet, but if you can't sustain it for a long time, guess what? You're gonna gain back all that weight you lost when you go back to how you normally eat. So this is why the normally eat, you should be focusing on changing that and making that healthier, while including clean foods and the foods that you love, because that's how you should be approaching your health. I went on a really long tangent there, but yeah. So happy holidays. You're gonna be fine.